Hi, the purpose of this video is to give you some background on the Trailblazers youth mountain biking team. So the Trailblazers are part of the National Interscholastic Cycling Association. This is an organization that's been around since 2009, covers 30 states. There's about 25,000 student athletes participating. New Jersey NICA has been around since about 2015, and the league, as of 2022, has about 600 riders or something like that. The Trailblazers team itself was part of the initial league launch, and again, that was around 2015. So the type of mountain biking we do is called cross country. It is racing on trails. There are obstacles, but no jumps or drops. You go down hills, but also back up them, and up is important. It's relatively safe. The injury rate is lower than most of the field sports. And the emphasis and the skills required to be good at it are fitness, cardiovascular fitness, because you are going uphill, and being able to handle the trail, so bike handling skills. Cross-country mountain biking has been an Olympic sport since 1996, and I would say it's a lifetime sport. There aren't too many 50-year-olds who are still playing football, but there's plenty of them that are out mountain biking. I mentioned that this is cross-country mountain biking. There's other mountain bike disciplines that should not be confused with cross-country. So this is not downhill, enduro, all mountain, freestyle, free riding, dirt jumping, Red Bull Rampage, or Mountain Creek. While these can be fun, they're generally a bit more dangerous and are essentially not insurable. All right, so the Trailblazers, it's a co-ed interscholastic mountain bike team. Girls and boys age 6 through 12, or grades 6 through 12 are eligible. Yeah, let me say it again, grades 6 through 12 are eligible. And you would be on the Trailblazers team if you're a resident of Berkeley Heights, Chatham, Harding Township, New Providence, Madison, or Summit. If you live in a different New Jersey town, there's a very good chance that there's a team covering your area. And I encourage you to go to the New Jersey site. There's a helpful tool to help you find the team in your area. All right, so what are the Trailblazers' objectives? In order, number one is be safe. Big emphasis on keeping everyone safe. Two, have fun. And then we have a saying, challenge by choice, which is you can go as hard or as not hard as you choose. There's really nothing that's required. There's no, you're not going to be put in a situation where you have to do things you don't want to do. The practices are not mandatory, nor are the competitions, but obviously both will help you get better. If you want to race and you haven't practiced, that's still fine. There's no bench. So anyone who wants to race can race. So what's a season look like? Practice typically starts in mid-October and runs until mid-June or until the last race. We generally are running one practice a week from mid-October until mid-March, when daylight savings times happens. Practice is usually targeted for a Saturday, but weather and trail conditions and coach availability can change that. Typically we aim for a Saturday, but we'll move back to a Sunday if we have to. And the team focuses initially on building the skills necessary for everyone to ride the race loop at Lewis Morris County Park. That's our home park. It's also probably the most challenging race loop of the series. Weather and trail conditions are a big factor in mountain biking, and in our geography, January and February can be really challenging. If there's ice on the trail, we probably won't be riding. If the trail is very soft and muddy, we probably won't be riding. So during this window, the most competitive student athletes are probably thinking about indoor training of some sort. There are 5 races in the season. They typically run from about mid-April to mid-June. For 2023, hard to say exactly what's going to happen. The league has grown and there's some anticipated possible changes in that schedule, but I do expect there will be 5 races. In addition to the races, there's a bunch of non-competitive events, some specifically for girls, some specifically aimed at adventure for people who love riding bikes but aren't so competitive. And there is a summer camp, which has typically held at Kingdom Trails in East Burke, Vermont. All right, so what do you need to do to join? So first, email NICA Trailblazers@gmail.com. That will get you a bunch of the coaches who can then invite you to the team communications and invite you to register for the season. You do have to be able to ride a bike. So if you can't ride a bike, you got to learn that before you can join. You have to be registered in a tool we call Pit Zone. And that basically gets you insured, covers all the practices and races. As of now, in 2022, that's about $350 for the season. Pay the team dues, which are about $50. That covers some of the consumables that the team supplies. We do ask that everyone RSVP to practices and races. We have an application that makes that pretty easy. This makes it possible for the coaches to keep up the appropriate safety ratios. You do need a helmet always, and you need a working mountain bike. If your mountain bike is broken, do not come to practice because we will not hold up practice to do repairs. Right, you do need a team jersey if you're going to race. We order those around January, so that's something you can do down the road. All right, so if you got questions, take a look at the YouTube channel where this video is posted. That's Trailblazers New Jersey Youth Mountain Bike Team. You can go to newjerseymtb.org. That's the URL for the New Jersey League. And you can, of course, email NICA Trailblazers@gmail.com. All right, hope you have a great season.